Early morning coffee's brewing to get me through the day. Nails between my teeth in meetings. What more is there to say? I don't get myself sometimes.
「 読めるかな。恥ずかしくない。